Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is Larry at Heisenberg Forest Products. I'm trying something new this afternoon. I'm trying to record this video offline and then I'll upload it online. I just bought a new phone, a Motorola Edge 2022, and I'm trying it out, trying to use the video for the first time. So you can probably hear the wind. It's coming straight dead on from the north this afternoon, so I don't know how the video is going to be. We'll find out when we listen to the video when I come back in the house. Chickens are outside. Still no plastic on the coop. We're holding off for now. We'll see what the weather brings. I closed the windows on my greenhouse last week, and today's a very nice day. We've had a lot of rain. You'll see as we walk onto the woodlot. It's a little bit wet. Not too wet, but a little bit wet. You can see right here, my neighbor's trailer. He moved it from there, so where the maples are, to here, because I was worried that it would be stuck because of the rain. So it's on top of a little mound there, so he should be fine. But you can see there are puddles on the woodlot. So right here you can see a bit of water here, and as we walk towards the work area, it's even worse. So I'm hoping this wind might dry things out between today and tomorrow, because the week coming up will be quite wet unless they change the weather. It was pretty wet last week. I ended up working, I think, 2.5 days, maybe 3, and the rain kind of held us off, so I wasn't able to process the poplar over there because it's too wet. So I started working on the maple mix. So I got quite a bit of work done in those 3 days. I'm done, so I'm pulling out some sticks of white birch, so I'm putting them here. So we'll see how many we get. So I've got 2, 4, 6 so far, and there's more in that pile. So I might get 2 to 3 cords of 2 to 3 face cords of white birch. The processor's loaded up, so I'm hoping to do one or two loads tomorrow. If the weather's like this, it kind of dried out a little bit, so I should be able to work tomorrow. So if I can get 2 loads done tomorrow, I'll be happy. You can see here I had a bit of poplar right there. Had 4 racks full. Those are gone. Somebody picked it up, which is about 2 face cords of poplar, so that's sold. So I've got no poplar left on the lot right now. Actually, all I've got on the lot for sale wood-wise is the maple mix. So got a lot of that still, which is a good thing, because I think our customers are gonna be coming out to pick some of this stuff up. I also moved a few more big pieces here, so this is my own stuff. So look at this piece right here. It's quite the piece. There's no way I could have processed that easily on the wood processor. And so I got 5 pieces of wood that I added to my own stash. So it's hard to say, like, how much wood do I have right here, right? So is it 4 cords, 5 cords, 6 cords? Couldn't even guess. You see the red pine from a few weeks ago, so that's ready to be stacked. I just have to get out here and stack it. So I spoke to my brother on Friday. We're planning to do a weekend of cutting here. It'll probably end up being a day of cutting And I'd like to get my I wouldn't mind getting my Ultra wood splitter out so that we could have some fun with that. So depending on the weather and how much snow and all this nice jazz, we should be able to do that. This we do easily in a day, cut, split, and stacked in one day. And that's the wood for our personal stuff for next year, 24, 25. So, and I'm hoping to get about 10 face cords. So that's why I'm dumping these bigger pieces that would cause some issues on the wood processor there, and I'll do them using a chainsaw. I finished off this block here. I don't know if you remember last week, right here. So I finished this off. So I got about 12 face cords of hardwood here. So I'll be selling that later on, in the season. On the other side of that, I have some more hardwood, but that's all spoken for and sold. And then next to that, I've got 20 face cords of poplar, which is also sold to this one fella from, if I remember right, from Wanapate. And then next to that, I've got some white birch that's not on the market yet. I think I've got about 15 cords of that stuff. So I'm going to sell that later on in the season. And then next to that is the wood that I did last week. So I've got, I think I'm close to 8 face cords of hardwood. And then here, I had some hardwood here that I sold this week, so I have to clean this area up, weather permitting, and then we're working on this last square here that I have towards the front of the woodlot. So if you're wondering what a face cord is, this is a perfect example of a face cord. From here to here, that's 8 feet. And from the top to where the blue pallets are, that's 4 feet. And then each piece should measure 16 inches in length. So a face cord is 43 cubic feet of wood. So the way we measure that, to get the 43 cubic feet, we do 4 times 8, which is 32, and then times 16 inches divided by 12 to change it back. There's 12 inches in a foot, and that gives you the 43 square feet of wood. I'm just looking here to see. It looks like it's working. I'm gonna post this video on our Facebook page and on our YouTube channel. So the wind is picking up here, which is so my back is to the wind right now, so hopefully the audio is going to be okay. So I've got some cleaning up to do here. I'm hoping to get all this area cleaned up, not this year, but by next year. And then we've moved all our smaller stuff to here, and I'm kind of planning a few things. So I'm looking at getting a couple of containers in the next few years. I want to build a shelter to put some of my tools in, and I want to use the containers to store some of the stuff that we have, because it's taking a lot of space in our sheds that we use for our own personal stuff. So that's kind of the plan right now for us. So I'm just looking at my notes here. I don't think I've forgotten much. Oh yeah, so I'm kind of planning for next season here. So my goal was to try to get all the wood like this, right? So I wanted piles of wood going towards the forest. So I was kind of hoping to put all my wood that way. But the issue becomes, temperature, right? So the weather. So if it's wet, then it becomes pretty hard for a truck to drive there, and there's a chance that they'll get stuck. So it becomes a, darn if you do and darn if you don't, right? So part of my plan, I think, for now is the next loads that I will get just because the weather's just not cooperating, a lot of rain, I'm going to start putting wood along here. So I've got lots of room here, so that's where if I buy some wood this fall, I'll get it dumped along this way, and then I'll process it next year, which is not a big issue. It's just I was kind of hoping to get things organized. You can see the blue pallets, then just the wooden pallets, then the wood going this way from east to west. And then when I'm working, it's, I just set up the processor perpendicular to the wood, and then I feed my processor that way. But I'm thinking unless things change, or if we get some major frost and not too much snow, I'm not going to be able to keep putting this wood along this way, because I was hoping to have, maybe 4 or 5 piles of wood like this all along this way, and then work, as we sell all this off, work like I'm working here, just move the wood to the processor this way, and just move the processor from north to south, like from north to south, south being that way, north being this way, and then with the dump trailer, just move the wood into place to stack. So we'll see. I'm not too worried. It's just aesthetics almost. So if I was to start, putting the wood along this way, that should also work out for now. Until I'm organized enough to be able to buy the wood early in the summer. Let's say buy, different piles of wood in the summer, and then process them the next year. So it's hard to it's hard to get organized. So anyways, so just a couple of reminders. We still have some campfire wood for sale. You can see it over there, those green bags, $10 a bag, or 10 bag or 11 bags for $100. I've got some shavings too for sale at $7 a bag, or 10 for $60, and birch bark, in small bags of birch bark at $5 each. And like I was saying, all we have right now that we're selling is our hardwood, our maple mix, sold by the Face Cord, and that's going for $160 a Face Cord. So, and we're okay, we're doing okay. The only thing that might stop us from selling is this weather. So as it rains, the lot's getting a little soggier and taking a little bit longer to dry, so that might cause us to have to close at some point, because it'll be too wet. So then we have to wait till winter hits, till the ground freezes, and then we can start selling again. So that's the only thing. So if you're in need of wood now, I would suggest that you come and get it sooner than later. So I'm hoping to fix this up here. Maybe I'll take a day this week and I'll bag this wood. I know Louise has been very busy and she hasn't had a chance to do it yet, so I might just do it on my own, just to clean that up, and maybe clean some of these bags out of the way, some of these plastic pallets, maybe move them there out of the way, and then from there have a turn off area here. Usually I put my wood processor here, so I need some space for that. So that might be next week's work. We'll see how things go, if it doesn't rain too much. And if it does rain too much, then I'll be working in my bunkie. I've got some work to do there too, so I'm keeping busy. Reminder, these videos, for this one, I recorded it offline. I'm gonna upload it to my Facebook business page, which is Heisenberg Forest Products. I'll also put it on our YouTube channel, which is Breaking Wood 68. So if you look at Breaking Wood 68 on YouTube, you should find us. I think this is our 22nd video. So that's And then it's also uploaded to our website, which is breakingwood.com. And I've got a video page on there. And on that page, I've got the four last videos included on there. So just to wrap this video up, I just want to do a slow pan of our, I call it my office, a slow pan of my office here. Still quite some nice colors, mainly yellows, not too many reds left, but it's still nice when the sun's out. So we're just so fortunate to be living where we're living, even though sometimes the weather doesn't cooperate. Overall, it's a pretty good gig. So I'm going to sign off with saying I hope you'll have an awesome week coming up, and we'll see you on the next one. Ciao.